Okay, folks, I'm sorry. Multiplying fractions, of course, just to remind you, we multiply straight across. Numerator times numerator, denominator times denominator. Okay? 1 times 1 is 1, and then 4 times negative 7 is negative 28. Okay? Now with a fraction, the negative can go on the bottom. The fraction bar says divided by. That's where the divide symbol comes from. It's a fraction. Numerator, denominator. Right? Okay? A fraction is a division problem. Okay? The fraction bar means divided by. 1 divided by negative 28. Or you could say negative 1 over 28. You could take this thing and move it out front. Or you could take this thing and move it up top. Negative 1 over 28. Okay? That's fine. What you cannot do is have negative 1 over negative 28. That's not the answer for one thing, but that's a negative divided by a negative, which is a positive. Right? There's always only one negative sign with a fraction. It can go on the bottom, it can go out front, or it can go on top. Okay? I'm going to tell you, it's going to make your life easier if you put it on top. Fine. Now, for B, turn it into a fraction, 4y over 1. Okay? You know what, Parker? I'm actually going to call on some people and let them give me an answer here. So, Dylan, help me through this one. How would I multiply it?
Well, you do 4y times 1.
I would do 4y times 1, and what does that give me?
4y.
4y.
And you do 1 times 4 and you have 4y.
Okay. Now, am I done with that, Jordan? No, I don't like that. Because what does the fraction bar say, Jordan? Okay, and what is 4 divided by 4? Okay, good. These two things cancel out, and I'm left with just y. Okay? All right. Let's look at this next one. Kyle, help me multiply these two things. Oh. What's going on here? Negative 6ab over 1 times negative 1/3.
Alright.
Okay.
Well, I think first you're going to do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Remember, this negative can go
Yeah.
this one. It can go on top. It can go on the bottom. It can stay out front.
Alright, it's going to be negative 6
Okay.
times negative 6ab times negative
Wait, a negative times a negative is what?
1.
A positive. So this turns that into a positive. So now I've got 6ab times 1, which is what?
6ab
You got it.
over
Yeah?
negative 1.
Whoa. We've already, that negative 1 down here? What negative 1? Why is this negative?
Because there's also on the top.
Oh, no, I can't have two negatives. Right? This negative only stays on top. It's not on the bottom too. Because that would make them both positive. Remember, you can only have one negative. It doesn't mean that the top can be negative, or the bottom can be negative, but not both.
What if it's out in front? Does that mean
If it's out in front, that's fine too. I could stick this one out front, right? I could rewrite this so that it's negative 6ab over 1. That's okay too. But there's only one negative sign here, okay? And we've already used it to cancel out with the other side. What do I get on the bottom, Kyle?
you get 1 times 3?
Which is?
3.
Okay. And then what happens there, Clay? Am I done?
No, you're not done.
Okay.
You gotta divide by.
Okay.
6 divided by 3, which would be 2ab.
Okay, so this cancels, and I'm left with a 2 on top, so I get 2ab. And that's it. So I've got a negative times a negative gives me a positive, right? And then I've got 2ab over 1. Perfect. I don't need to leave it over 1. All right? Good job.